Hey there, folks, grab a coffee, settle in, because I've got a story that'll hit you right in the feels a chilly November night in upstate New York that flipped my whole world upside down. Picture this. I'm trudging through my fancy gated community in Fairview Heights, bag of gourmet burgers from that overpriced joint downtown swinging in my hand, phone glued to my ear, talking mergers with my assistant, Claire. I'm Ethan Caldwell, 47, tech mogul. Swimming in cash but drowning in solitude sounds like a cliche, right? But that's my life, or was, until I caught a kid snatching my dinner. I'm pacing down those pristine sidewalks, streetlights glowing like they're guarding a museum, when I spot this shadow quick, small, darting toward my bag on a bench. Yo! I yell, dropping my phone mid-call, heart racing like I'm in some action flick. It's a kid, maybe 11, dark eyes wide with panic, snagging my food and bolting like his life depends on it. I'm pissed those burgers cost more than some folks' groceries, so I chase him, my polished loafers slapping the pavement, leaving Claire's voice buzzing on the ground. He's fast, this kid, weaving through alleys into the sketchy part of town, where the streetlights gave up years ago, and hope feels like it packed its bags and left. He ducks into this crumbling warehouse on the edge of Fairview, all graffiti and broken windows, the kind of place you'd expect in a horror movie. I should have turned back, called my security guy, or just eaten the loss and gone home to my heated floors and whiskey collection. But something, call it instinct, call it stupidity, pulls me forward. I creep up to a busted side door, where a faint glow spills out, and I hear this kid's voice, soft but urgent. Jada, wake up, I got us something. I peek inside, and man, it's like a punch to the gut. There's this little girl, maybe 9, curled up on a pile of blankets and cardboard, looking like she hasn't eaten in days, her face pale, breathing shallow. The boy, I later learn his name's Caleb, is kneeling beside her, opening my burger bag like it's a treasure chest, divvying up fries and a patty with this careful precision, giving her the lion's share while he takes scraps. I'm frozen, watching this scene, and it's not just some random kids anymore, it's me and my little sister, Ellie, back when we were scraping by in a trailer park, sharing the last slice of bread, pretending we weren't starving. Ellie didn't make it past 17, cancer took her, and I've spent 30 years building walls around my heart, stacking billions like bricks to keep the pain out. But seeing Caleb and Jada, it's like Ellie's ghost is whispering, "You can't keep running, Ethan." I'm choking up, tears I haven't shed in decades burning my eyes, when Caleb tucks a blanket around Jada, promising her tomorrow's gonna be better. I can't just walk away. So, I step into the light, and Caleb jumps up, shielding Jada, his voice shaking but fierce. "Don't touch her. Mister, you want me. Take me. Leave her alone." This kid, barely tall enough to reach my chest, staring me down like he's ready to fight a giant. I raise my hands. Whoa, I'm not here to hurt anyone. I want to help. He's skeptical, eyes narrowing. Why? People like you don't help people like us. I swallow hard. Because a long time ago, nobody helped me and my sister when we needed it, and I've regretted it every day since. Something in my voice must have landed, because he relaxes, just a bit, and tells me Jada's sick, hasn't eaten properly in days, and his legs messed up from a scrap with some older kid over a sandwich. I don't think twice, come with me. I've got a place, food, a first aid kit. Caleb hesitates, clutching Jada's hand. You ain't splitting us up, are you? Never. I say, and I mean it. An hour later, my mansion, this cold, empty museum of a house, is alive for the first time in years. Caleb and Jada are in the living room, fireplace crackling, Jada sipping hot cocoa from a mug that costs more than their clothes. I'm bandaging Caleb's leg, wincing at the gash. How'd this happen, kid? He shrugs. Some punk at the soup kitchen wanted Jada's food. I wasn't gonna let him take it. Tough as nails. This kid, too tough for 11. Jada chimes in, voice soft. Our parents died last year, carjacking gone wrong. We ran from foster care 'cause they tried to separate us. My heart breaks a little more, thinking of Ellie, thinking of how I failed her, promising I won't fail these kids. That night, they sleep in a guest room, but by morning, they're gone. Blankets folded, dishes washed, a note in Caleb's shaky handwriting. Mr. Ethan, thanks for everything. We don't want to be a burden. I'm gutted, thinking I scared them off, but then I notice something worse. Ellie's picture, the only one I have of us together, is missing from the mantel. It's not just a photo, it's my anchor, a beat-up frame she bought me with her babysitting money, her smiling face at 14, all pigtails and dreams. I'm raging, betrayed, thinking these kids played me, took the one thing that matters and vanished. I storm the neighborhood, asking neighbors if they've seen two kids, getting nothing but raised eyebrows, and not in Fairview Heights. Ethan, you sure? By noon, I'm back home, nursing a scotch, staring at the empty mantel, feeling like an idiot for letting my guard down. Then the front door creaks open, and Caleb's voice calls out, "Mr. Ethan, we're back." I'm on my feet, fury boiling, ready to tear into them. They're standing there, Caleb holding Ellie's picture, Jada clutching a bag of what looks like art supplies. "Give it back," I shout, advancing. "You steal from me after I open my home to you?" Caleb flinches but stands his ground. "We didn't steal it. Please, let us explain." I'm not hearing it, my chest tightening, vision blurring, and suddenly I'm gasping, clutching my heart, the world fading to black as Jada screams for help. I wake up in a hospital bed, machines beeping, Caleb sitting beside me, looking like he hasn't slept. "Where's my picture?" I croak, still angry but weak. "It's safe," he says, "Jada's got it." He calls her in, and she unwraps a pillowcase, revealing Ellie's photo in a new frame, wooden, hand-painted with bright flowers and tiny birds, the kind of thing Ellie would have loved. In the corner, in Jada's careful scrawl, it reads, "For Mr. Ethan, who gave us a home. Love, Caleb and Jada." I'm speechless. Caleb explains, "The old frame was falling apart. We saw how much you loved that picture, so we took it to measure for a new one. I used my bottle collection money, and Jada painted it 'cause she said your sister deserved something beautiful." Jada nods, shy. "I got the paints from a school dumpster. They were almost used up, but there was enough." I'm crying now, not just for Ellie, but for these kids who had nothing and gave me everything. "You did this for me," I whisper. "You saved our lives first," Caleb says. "We called 911 when you fell, stayed with you the whole way." Shame hits me like a freight train. I accuse them of betrayal when they were crafting a gift from their hearts. I pull them close, ignoring the pain in my chest. "I'm so sorry. I should have trusted you." Jada hugs me back. "You're a good man, Mr. Ethan. You just miss your sister." Caleb nods. "Our mom used to say, 'Good people mess up, but great people fix it.'" In that hospital room, with the sunset painting the sky outside, I make a decision. What if you stayed with me for real? Like family. Their eyes light up, Jada whispering. "You mean like adopt us?" Caleb grins. "We've been on our own so long, we forgot what it's like to have someone." 6 months later, we're in a courtroom in downtown Rochester, me in a suit that costs more than a car, Caleb tugging at his new tie, Jada twirling in a green dress she picked out herself. The judge smiles. "Ethan Caldwell, are you ready to be a father to Caleb and Jada Evans?" My voice catches. "More than ready, Your Honor." The gavel bangs, and just like that, they're Caleb and Jada Caldwell, my kids, forever. That night, we're eating pizza in the kitchen, screw the formal dining room, laughing, planning a trip to the zoo. Caleb says, "Dad, can you teach me about business? I want to help kids like us someday." Jada, quieter, asks, "Do you think Ellie sees us?" I glance at her picture on the mantel, those painted flowers glowing in the firelight, and I know Ellie's smiling. "She sees us, sweetheart, and she loves you both." Later, alone in my study, I touch the frame, whispering, "I kept my promise, Ellie. I found love." Outside, snow's falling, and I hear the kids giggling, plotting a snowball fight I'm definitely gonna lose. This wasn't just a story about me, it's about trust, about second chances, about how a kid's courage can crack open a heart you thought was locked forever. But what do you think? Was I too quick to judge Caleb and Jada, or would you have felt that sting of betrayal too? Drop a comment. Share your take. Have you ever misjudged someone who turned out to be a blessing? Hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so we can keep sharing stories that make us think, feel, and maybe even change.